Are you struggling with your outside shot? That's right, I'm talking to you. Are you having trouble figuring out where to put your shooting arm? Coaches are telling you to get rid of that chicken wing. They're telling you to put your elbow in and have it tight to your body. But are either of them correct with what they are teaching you right now? Are you still struggling and you're not sure why? Luckily for you, you've came to the right spot. I'm Coach Sam. I'm your shot doctor and basketball trainer. By the end of this video, I promise you, you will have the absolute best method to figure out where to put your shooting arm. I'm left-handed, so everything in this video will be from a left-handed standpoint. Obviously, do the opposite if you're right-handed. So the question is, how can we figure out where our shooting arm should be so that it creates a very consistent release and it's a repeatable motion that we can repeat over and over and over again in order to become the best shooter possible. If you watch some of the best shooters of all time, they all have a different angle when they bring up their shooting arm. Watch a player such as Peja Stojakovic, one of the best shooters of all time. His elbow was a little bit more inside and a little bit different. Watch somebody like Ray Allen. He had a bit of a chicken wing. As he went up, his elbow was a little bit off to the side. The best shooter of all time, Steph Curry, he has his elbow a little bit more inward. So everybody's elbow is going to be a little bit different as far as what is most comfortable for them. So how can we figure out what is most comfortable for you? What we're going to do is a technique that I've created called the lazy arm swing. This will help you to figure out the best and absolute most efficient place for you to put your shooting arm. I'm walking, my arms are swinging lazily, and then I bring up my shooting arm. I'm walking in a normal, lazy position here, just like I would anywhere else. And suddenly I bring it up into a natural position. This is going to be the most natural position for my shooting arm. For you, it might be slightly different. It might be a little bit more in, might be a little bit more out, but this is going to be the most repeatable position for your shooting arm because of how natural it is. If you try to force it in, if you try to force it out, anything else is not going to be as easy to repeat over and over again. And if you have to constantly think about what you're doing with your elbow as you go to shoot, you're not going to be as consistent of a shooter. Now, once I've done the lazy arm swing walk and I figure out where my shooting arm needs to be, now we're just putting that basketball on it. This is going to be my most natural position to hold the ball. I've got a good L. It's not directly in front of my body. And this will allow me to repeat this motion over and over again and create consistency in my shot. Once I'm in this position, I now want to go ahead and add my guide hand. I've talked about this before. You either want to have it a little bit on top or a little bit in front. We don't want to have it directly on the side because this does not release as much tension as possible on our shooting hand. So have it a little bit on top or a little bit in front. This triangle that we've now created between the ball, my shooting arm, and my offhand, my guide hand, is a triangle. The triangle creates that shooting window that we can cleanly see out of. Once we have our triangle created, there's two other important factors with your shot. Number one, we want to shoot it on the way up. We don't want to bring it here and bring it behind our head. Number two, as we release it on the way up, we want to think about falling forward slightly. If you watch the best shooters such as Steph Curry, he will always start behind the line, and if he shoots it without getting fouled, he's going to end up over the line. So you want to create that momentum going at the rim. If you are looking to become a better basketball player and a better shooter, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you want a full individual shooting basketball workout, check out my video right here. If you'd like to learn how to shoot like Steph Curry and really look at what he does, check out my other video about shooting like Steph right here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.